Hi everyone, this is Jeannie T with It's All About Yarn, Knit and Crochet. I haven't been on for a few days. I've been busy trying to sort things out slowly for moving, and I have company come down from Ontario, my brother and his family, and that's almost 1,000-mile drive. So they just arrived last night, and I've been making room for everybody to stay. And anyways, I've been doing some more crocheting on the doilies with the Twisted Fiber Friends. And I've also been doing some knitting from the Stillwater Classics book. I'm about a week behind on that because I got right into the doilies and then just family things happening. It's summertime. And I've had a lot of appointments, not just medical appointments, but for looking into the new place and documents, and just a busy person right now. Now I have the camera turned around. It's going to be hard for me to show you my work, but I've made 3 of the doilies so far, and this was one big skein. It's like a coral, between a coral and a salmon color. I'm looking on the screen and it looks really dark bright, and it's not. It is shiny, not as shiny as what I'm seeing, but this must have been a 2 or 3 pound skein when I first got it, and it's one of the mill-ins that I get. It was not in a 1 pound bag. It was in a big bulk box order from Cambridge Fibers, and that came to me last year. And I have like another one in sage color that I want to do some of the doilies in as well. Now I'm making these doilies, and they said for each type of doily that you make, you can go on the wheel. But I don't want to go on the wheel because I just love making these doilies. They're so fun. They're my first doilies. Thank you, Carrie from Carrie the Yarny Elephant. I was always afraid to make doilies. I thought they would end up being wavy where they shouldn't be, or just not shaped properly. I always thought they were delicate to make. But Carrie got me making them. Whoops. Let's see. See if I can show you. I have okay, so there is that one. I don't know if you can see that. That was the fantail one. And this one was the salmon colored star. And I made 2. I made 2 of those. And I want to make one more of the fan ones. Well, that is with the Twisted Fiber Friends. Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy, but I can't turn my camera. So that's with the Twisted Fiber Friends. And they have one more doily that you can make. It's a pineapple doily, but it's a lot bigger. And that one I'm a little bit nervous on doing in case I get stuck on it. But there's 2 weeks left, so I think I should get started on that one so I can get my pictures in, because they're going to show all the doilies at the end. And anyways, there's 2 weeks left, and it didn't take any time at all to make these little ones. You can if you're a good crocheter, you can make one and a half a day. Or if you want to take your time, I took my time, made sure I did it right, because it was my first time making doilies. There's still 2 weeks left, and if you want to get in on it, you can go to their Facebook page, Twisted Fiber Friends, and request to join the group. And I'm having a lot of fun making these doilies. So, second of all, I told you I was going to make the moose hat. Now, moose are a little bit wonky animals anyways. They're clumsy, they stagger, they walk like ka-thump, ka-thump. And I noticed the feet on them where they had to make room for the space. The feet are a little bit on the wonky side, but big feet. And moose sort of have big feet anyways, compared to a deer. They have the split hoofs, just like the deer do, but quite a bit bigger track. So, my pattern that I'm doing, I'm using Briggs & Little wool. And I'm following the pattern to a T, and the feet do look wonky. That's why I gave you a good look at that photo, because they are set ahead in the front and set back in the back, so that you have that one space in between them. So this is that hat. It's going to be a roll up the rim. And you know what? I just used a couple of scraps that I had from Briggs & Little. I had this much left in the cream natural. I had made a hat. I made a Trinity hat with this black. And I had this left over from it, and it completely did the center part that it's supposed to do. And then I made, I think, 2 gray hats with this gray. And this is one ball left over, and I had another ball, and the first ball made all of this except for the last row of gray. So I think making the top will have less yarn than this. And knitting uses way less yarn than crocheting. So I believe I have more than enough for the top. And if I don't, I think I might find a piece to finish it. But the hat is very pretty. It's from the Saltwater Classics with the wonky moose. Anyways, it's fun. It's fun to make. You just roll it up. So I didn't even break into a new skein to make this. So far, it's perfect. I'm using the soft spun black, and this is all I have left. And it's from another hat. So that is I did play Yarn Chicken, but I'm ready to, I got a mess. I'm ready to snip it off. So that worked out really well. And so that was Briggs & Little Heritage. Yes, 100% wool. This is a lighter gray, full skein. So to make a full hat, you will have this much left over. Well, actually, that's left over from something with fancy knitting, which would probably require more yarn than this one because it was all popcorn stitches. So if I used a full skein to make this, and in the back I weave all the yarn crisscross together, and it's nice and smooth. So I would actually have more of this left over, and what was left over I wound on the yarn winder, and I have a center pull. So yes, I'd actually would have more. So you could probably make, with 3 skeins, you probably get 4 hats. But you'd need at least 2 colors to make one of these. You can make the hat all one color with a different color mousse. You don't need to put the stripe, or you can put the stripe as the same color of the mousse. You can make a white hat with a dark mousse. That would be pretty too. Anyways, it's for men or women. I'm not going to, there goes my yarn. I'm not going to put a pom-pom on this. It will look nice just the way it is. And I have 6 mousse all the way around. It was very fun to make. And my brother, who came down from Ontario, I think I'm going to give this to him. So we only get to see each other once a year. And, excuse me one moment. He's up in his late 70s, and he takes the drive every year. And he goes fishing. Living in Ontario, he goes fishing up there, up north in Ontario, and he catches the biggest lake fish, lake trouts, lake bass, all kinds of fish. And I thought I would show you this magazine cover today. There's something special about this. If you look at my profile picture, the lady who I'm with, this is her. And we're both wearing leather hats, caps. This is my daughter, Patricia, and my grandson. They are on the front cover of a health magazine. My grandson has autoimmune disease, and they have him on a very weak dosage of chemo. He has to go get treatments, but it's saved his life. And they're also centerfold page. That was very special because his health has been so blessed. He's very healthy looking, he's gained weight, and I'm so happy for him. But yeah, there's another couple on the back. So this is the health book in Eastern Canada in New Brunswick for the summer of 2022, issue number 4. She showed me this. She sent me a picture of it, and I said, "Is that real?" I thought she was playing a joke, and she says yes, and they're going to get her a couple more books, and I thought that was so nice. So anyways, it's another hot day today, And I'm all out of tea. I have to go to the store. I ran out of tea, and I just have water in my glass. And it's so hot, I'm sort of glad that I don't have any tea because I'll be drinking that instead. But anyways, everybody, you have a wonderful week and enjoy the summer. Stay safe, be kind, and happy yarning. Catch you all next time. Bye.